I've only just pulled off and it looks like I've got an engine warning light come up on the dash already. There's a guy back there that says he's just got out of prison. How can you rent an RV like this?
Scale of 1 to 10, how bad do you think this is?
Disgusting.
The fridge has flung open and we've smashed at least 2 bottles of beer. It's been 24 hours of just non-stop nonsense. Fed up. Feels like we've just been lurching from one disaster to a flipping another.
Right, how are we looking in the back?
Back I think looks good. All looks fine. Yep. Yep, all fine. We just need some bedding. Bathroom seems good. Okay, it's not as clean as if I'd done it myself for me.
Right.
It's not dirty, just a bit tacky. Oh, I feel like I need to wash my hands. Look in here. Oh, it's mouldy.
How does it smell?
Oh, rank. I can see mould down the sides.
So I've not cleaned the fridge?
Nah.
Or the freezer?
Oh, that's quite an offensive odour. That's a offending odour. That's what I saw in their paperwork. Is it clean in there? I can't see. Yeah, kind of. Again, just kind of thin layer of like. It's fine. It just needs to get clean.
Not sure if the camera's picking it up, but it is very dirty on the outside as well. Look at the bonnet, it is filthy. Absolutely minging. You know, I'd read on Google some of the bad reviews that they'd had with the cleanliness of these vans, and I was hoping we weren't going to experience that, but unfortunately, yeah. It's let them down a bit, I'm afraid.
I love this estate. I've spent a lot of time here when I was younger, and I'm really excited to show the boys some of the hidden gems and some of the things from my memories. I hope it doesn't ruin those memories, though.
Well, it's just cleanliness of this, really. We just need to go and get some cleaning bits and give it a darn good clean, right?
Yeah.
Right, the aircon seems to be working. That's a good thing, right?
Definitely. There we go. And Jenny's working through that.
Okay, they didn't even fill it out with water, unfortunately, so I'm doing that now. But we did manage to get a free kitchen kit with the pots and pans and cutlery and stuff like that from them because of the state of the inside. So fair play to them. They've done a little bit to make that a bit easier. We're gonna go to Walmart now, and Lindsay's gonna give it a spick and span bit of cleaning before we put everything in the cupboard.
They did offer to go through and clean it again, but I just want to get on the road.
Right.
Yeah. They don't have another unit to switch it out for, which isn't a big deal. So.
But they did redeem themselves by throwing the kit in for free, so fair play to them.
Big brain thinking.
It's taken ages to fill this thing up.
That's one of the things Matt was surprised about, the size of European tanks.
Of European water tanks, absolutely.
Yeah.
All that extra weight we're adding in the water. On the way here we saw a taco van just up the road, so I think we'll pop in there, grab a bit of lunch before we go to Walmart. Oh!
It's leaking! She's blown!
Hey.
So, there are 2 taco trucks almost side by side. One looks really shiny and new and fresh and has no queue. This one isn't quite as shiny and new and fresh, but it had a big queue, so we jumped in this one.
Right, and it's literally a block away from where we picked the van up, right?
Yeah, I can still see the rest of the vans.
Quite a selection of food we got here. And how is it?
It's really good.
Isn't it?
It was so freshly prepared. I was watching him make it. It's lovely.
It's one of our best meals we've had yet, isn't it, here? Okay, we've made it to Walmart, but not a very good start. There's a guy back there that says he's just got out of prison. He's living in his car, and he's covered in tattoos. He's just got out for battery, and it just looks a bit dodgy. Makes me feel like I don't want to leave this with all my bits in with him right there. So, you know, we're at a bit of a quandary right now. So I think one of us is going to have to stay with the RV whilst the rest of us head into Walmart and do some shopping. What's the plan?
We're going to leave 2 tall but very, very skinny big boys and George, who's a little to guard the van while we do the first of the shopping, and then they're going to come back and buy what they want while I start cleaning.
$130. Would you like cash back? Sure, let's have some cash back as well.
Oh, rolls. Oops. Scented squirt cleaner. Refuge sacks. Washing up sponges. Disinfectant wipes. Kitchen roll. Paper plates for less washing up. No, kitchen roll. The others were toilet rolls. A couple of pillows. We'll come back to those. And 4 sets of bedding. Right. Time to clean the RV.
This freezer is the worst. It's got horrible, stinky, soaking wet water. It just stinks. It's been in there for a while. How can you rent an RV like this? All round the doors and the seals.
Look at that.
What's that?
The man come up from the bed. I don't know if you can see it. Oh.
Man, this is disgusting. Disgusting.
Oh, this is... Oh, look. A Lindsay clean and then everyone else clean.
So this fridge and freezer probably hasn't had a clean in its life, has it? It's minging, isn't it?
It's foul. Well, we can't get the shelves out to give it a proper clean because they're screwed into place, and that's a big part of the problem. We can't get into the corners properly.
We was also worried, does it work?
Yeah.
Is it going to work? But
Seems to be.
It seems to be getting cold, the freezer does. So when we're done with the cleaning, we can go in and we can get some food and fill the fridge and the freezer without the worry that it doesn't work and it'll all be ruined.
Yeah.
So right here it's saying the grey is empty, the battery's 2/3, the fresh is full, I know that because I filled it, but it says here the black is 2/3 full. Now the guy said that it was just maybe the gauge stuck, but I'm not so sure. This is not how I envisaged spending the first day of our 19-day road trip in a Walmart car park, giving a bloody good clean to the fridge and the RV. Really disappointed. But I read the reviews on Google and I crossed my fingers and I thought hopefully, you know, maybe they're moaning minis. Not at all. But anyway, we're going to spend a few hours getting this right as rain and then the fun begins. You see, I know this is not all Cruise America because we've rented from Cruise America in the past and they've been fine, and I'm sure some of them have been great.
Scale of 1 to 10, how bad do you think this is? I'm guessing an 8. Yeah. Pretty minging. That's the inside of a lower down food cupboard. Ants as well.
Does it fit, Linz?
The mattress is stuck to the back.
Hey, yes, the sheet fits.
Yeah. Try to stay positive.
Right, it's just after 3 o'clock. Now we took this photo of us at the taco place at 11:30, so that's 3.5 hours. I suppose we were half an hour eating the tacos and driving here, so just over 3 hours to go shopping twice, clean the RV, and we're ready to hit the road.
Yeah. So, questions. Why did we accept the RV in the state it's in?
They didn't have another one. We did ask, it's the only one available.
Yeah. She offered to go through and clean it, but I think I didn't trust their cleaning levels. So.
You'd have gone through and cleaned it again afterwards anyway.
Yeah.
And instead, Lindsay negotiated with her and got a kitchen pack worth $110.
Yeah.
Thrown in on the deal, so not too bad really.
Yeah.
I suppose we was a couple of hours cleaning it in there.
Yeah, in fits and starts, and it's kind of, I'm kind of happy with it now.
Right.
It'll be all right. Yeah.
So there it is, guys. Now we can get on the way now to find somewhere to stay tonight. Right, it's hard to find a campground right now and I want to get on the road. It's 3:15, so I'm going to head to Kissimmee. It's 1 hour 54 away. We've got a Cracker Barrel store. We can probably stay overnight there if we need to, but I'll get Lindsay to try it and find a campground en route, because it's probably nice to stay at a campground on the first night in the van, right?
Yeah.
I've only just pulled off and it looks like I've got an engine warning light come up on the dash already. So we're not having much luck here. I'm going to head back to the dealers. They're like 10-12 minutes away. See if they can work out what's going on. Right, I've run it back to the place where we rented it and the mechanics come out and they don't have an ODBC thing to plug in. I know it's a generic light, the engine warning light, but he said go to an Advanced Auto Parts and they'll run it for free. So I've got to sort the mechanical problem of this out myself as well. The customer service here is just terrible. It really is. So we're going to go and fix the engine warning light ourselves now. And I said, oh right, Advanced Auto Parts will bill you direct to fix the problem. They said, no, I need to pay for it, and then I need to claim it back from them. Right, we've driven about an hour towards Kissimmee and it's getting dark, so we've decided let's see if we can find somewhere for the night right now to pull over. I'm not sure if you're aware, guys, you can stay overnight in some Walmart supermarkets and some Cracker Barrel restaurants, and so we've pulled into a Cracker Barrel restaurant here. I'm going to pop in and see if it's okay for us to stay the night. I've just popped in and I've never seen anything like it. My first Cracker Barrel, I've got to take it to have a look. It is very, very bizarre. Hey, what do you think?
It's Bob Ross. Bob Ross. Bob Ross. Bob Ross. Bob Ross.
That's creepy. Oh.
And what would you like for Christmas this year?
Just the most bizarre things.
This makes up for it.
And a Baby Yoda. How they got you now, Georgie?
It lights up to it.
Anyway, very welcoming, very friendly, and they're happy for us to stay here tonight. They're open till 10 o'clock tonight and they're open again at 7 a.m. for breakfast. So get the beds ready, love. We're staying here tonight. Who's sleeping up there tonight, love?
Harry, but there's no way this sheet's ever gonna stretch. I don't understand the sheet. No matter which way we put it, it's not.
Oh well.
So Harry needs one of the flat sheets as his bottom sheet, and then someone can snuggle up inside this one. It'll be fine.
Right, guys, it's dark, it's late. Lindsay's cooked up a lovely meal. It's not even 9 o'clock, but we're still adjusting to American time. The boys have all chosen their beds, and I've put a post on social media, and I know you're all trying to have a look round. We will do a tour of the RV. I think it's only fair that we get to use it first and find our own way with it, and we'll do a little tour on the channel for that. But we'll call it a day, and we'll catch you guys in the morning.
I didn't really know what a Cracker Barrel was, except that you can park your RV here overnight for free. It is a restaurant. It does very traditional Southern style American food, and it's got a shop, and this shop is like nothing I've ever seen before. There's a bit of everything. It's kind of cowboy, Southern American, snowbird, chic, kitsch, blumped into one. There's so much here. Shh, don't tell George. He fell in love with this, so I'm going to get it and put it in his stocking. All right. First of our Christmas stocking presents bought.
Right, boys, you ready to get on the road?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, third trip to Walmart in 24 hours because we just missed some bits yesterday. We've had time to settle in. I now know what I want to cook and what I can cook in there. I've got some more bits to buy.
And Christmas decorations for the
And
van.
Christmas decorations for the van and a yoga mat because I need to do some stretching.
How much you spent?
$126.98.
Another $126 in Walmart.
And there's 2 meals in there.
And Christmas decorations.
After that first day and all the nonsense we ate on the first day, my fridge looks really healthy. It's got loads of salad and fruit and good stuff. Proud of that.
A few moments later.
The fridge has flung open and we've smashed at least 2 bottles of beer. Everything stinks of beer. Everything's gone everywhere, to be honest. We've got smashed glass all over the van. It's all the way down here.
I'll find someone to pull over now.
Okay. I'm so cheesed off. So annoyed and so frustrated. It's been 24 hours of just non-stop nonsense, hasn't it, with this van?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think this RV's big at 30 foot. Look at the length of this truck. Makes the RV look tiny now.
Fed up. Feels like we've just been lurching from one disaster to a flipping another. Just want to start the holiday and relax and enjoy and start exploring. I'm going to be finding glass for weeks. And what kind of numpty company rents out RVs without a dustpan and brush? Can't tell me that you want it to come back clean if you don't provide a dustpan and brush. It's not part of the kit that we've got. No one's going to buy it. It's always going to come back filthy. At least the floor's going to be properly clean after this.
So guys, this stop is our first state park. We're at Lake Louisa State Park in Florida. I've just checked this in for one night. They had one pitch left just for one night, typical Robin Redford style. $41.11, which is £33.67 for the night. The state parks are really, really good value. You can be paying $100, $200, even more per night at some of these RV stops. So we're looking out for these for good value, these state parks. Right. We have got electric, so let's get that hooked up. Abdul, come closer. Right, we've got a shoreline in here, as they call it. Let's get this worked out. So, this in, we take this one over here, and plug it in there, and that hopefully will be power, but I'll go and check that. Did you hear a beep?
Yeah.
We're on, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Fantastic. George, you going out to play? You can do your Lego cars.
I think so.
Okay. Hey Lindsay, just check with the guy.
Yeah.
They rent bikes and they cost $10 an hour. Do you fancy a bike ride?
I don't, because my back's sore, but I'm happy for the boys to go and have a go.
Me and Ed's going to have a go.
Okay.
For sure.
So, George would love that.
Hey George, they got bikes out there for $10 an hour. We can rent a bike and they've got BMXs. Do you want to fancy come for a ride?
Sure. Give me a few minutes.
Check out the bikes we've rented. Look at these. How is it, George? All right?
Old school.
Right, let's go for a spin. Georgie!
Hey.
How is it, all right?
Yeah, good.
When he said the bikes have only got one gear, I didn't think of the hills. Oh, that hill nearly killed me. Well, I needed that exercise. It was a lot of fun, that was. It's probably time to give them back now. Woo. Let's have a look down the jetty here. Alligators are present along the trails. Oh, George, there's alligators here. They could come out that water any second, Georgie.
See you later, alligator.
Wow. Beautiful. I think I'm falling in love with the US state camps here. I think it's, we could probably do a holiday just based on going to these state camps. What do you think, George?
I'd say so.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's go and find Mum. What you found?
Ants. Bugger, that's not going to open my wine, is it?
You need a corkscrew.
I do. I'm going to meet the neighbours. See you in a minute.
See you in a minute. Here she comes. And she's smiling. Looks like she might have got a corkscrew. Success.
Yeah. They're brilliant.
Are they?
Yeah. She works on cruise ships. She's got a woman show. She used to do like months at a time as part of the cast. Now she goes and does a one-woman show and they just fly her out.
Oh.
She does it and then flies back. Awesome. And she says this is really good.
Okay.
And it's buttery.
Like a wine glass.
Yeah, well, you know. It's like, oh man.
Needs must.
So, the first time I came to LA, when I was in my early 20s, before we had children, I had the nicest glass of wine ever. And it tasted buttery. And I'm still chasing it. I don't know what it was, when it was. Anything. But this is called Bread and Butter. It's a Chardonnay. And she said it's really good.
So it could be the one.
I doubt it's the one, but... And I think it's already got warm because the humidity and the warmth there. I'm going to buy myself, we should have brought our Roman Radford's mugs, our little chilly ones. Oh, it's nice, but it's a bit warm.
Get it in the freezer.
Yeah.
And you finished, George?
Only just.
Look at that.
We have James Bond inside.
Right.
Loads of license plates that you can change into.
Right.
A wrench to fix a broken tyre or something, I don't know. And then James Bond himself in the front seat.
Of an Aston Martin DB5, one of my favourite cars.
Honestly, beautiful vintage. Right, tomorrow, hopefully I'll be able to do this one.
Oh, the Fast and the Furious Dodge.
Absolutely.
Boys are playing nicely over there, and that's how warm it is. Harry's got his top off, look. Right, here's the facilities, guys. Let me show you around these quickly while we're here. In here, there's washer dryer facilities there, and a sink. And in here, we've got the toilets through here. All these Americans seem to have these, where you can see over the top and down the bottom, urinals, sinks, and showers here. There you go. Facilities are really good and very, very clean at this site. As with most campgrounds in the US, you've got these pull-through pitches where you can drive in and out. Same as this one over here. But we've got one that you just back into. There you go, like that. But these ones that you pull through, much, much easier for your fifth wheels and your big rigs and stuff like that, rather than manoeuvring and reversing it in like I had to do. We've got a nice picnic bench here and a fire pit right over here. And there's even some posts to hang a washing line on, but we've got no washing line to hang on it. It's hot, I've got the aircon on, and Lindsay is wrapped up in a hoodie. You're all right, love?
Yeah, we'll be. All right. Don't want to get cold again tonight.
Time to put the magnets on. You guys made me these at work. There you go. Now the road trip really begins.
It's so slow.
What, the internet?
Yes.
You trying to do some work?
Yes. Yes. But I have spoken to my dad, so that was good.
How was he?
He's all right.
Good. So last night the water won't drain away from the sink because up here you'll see the grey is full, the black is full. We've still got loads of fresh. I've now got to go and empty someone else's waste. Okay, the idea here is we do the black waste first, then the grey. So let's get this hooked up. Hey, honey. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Next, the grey. And the idea here is that the grey is a cleaner water than the black, so it flushes the pipe through. There you go. So the sink is now draining again. The grey water is all empty, so thank goodness for that. It's been quite a couple of days, guys, getting this thing ready.
Yeah, I think we hoped it would have been in a better state when we collected it, but it's been cleaned twice. We've been shopping 3 times, and even the weather now is picking up. It is beautiful blue skies.
Beautiful, beautiful. Very hot. Too hot, in fact.
Well, overnight we stayed at at State Park, Louisa, and it's a state park, so it's really good value.
Yeah, absolutely.
Less than $50 a night for all 5 of us.
I think it was £33 a night for the 5 of us staying here,
so good.
Very good.
There are lots of state parks in Florida. We're going to try and hit at least one more, but there's another couple that I really want to go and see. They've got different kinds of flora and fauna, different animals living here, so it's going to be exciting.
Isn't it? Right, this video is probably going out around Christmas time, so happy Christmas to everyone there.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Hope you subscribe to the channel. If you're not, hit that subscribe button to get more videos like this coming up. Our road trip's 3 weeks long here, so hopefully give you content going into January and February for this one.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.